Grandmothers and grandfathers, beware. Scams targeting you are on the rise. Good evening, I'm Diana Fairbanks. We have told you about the so-called granny scam before, and tonight the state's top prosecutor is sending out a scam warning here in western New York. Call for Action's Al Vaughters has this story new at 5:30.
The scam always starts with a phone call and a hard luck story from a young imposter posing as a relative.
And he says, "Do you know who I am?" And I said, "You sound like my grandson."
That was Trudy, a grandmother from Wilson we talked to a while back after she wired $5,600 to someone posing as her grandson, who convinced her he was in a Montreal jail and needed bail money.
And he said, "I'm in Canada with a couple of buddies." And unknown to me, he said one of the buddies had dope and we got picked up. And he said, "We're in jail."
Assistant Attorney General Jim Morrissey told us these kinds of frauds specifically targeting grandparents are known as granny scams. A group of crooks playing on an older person's love for a grandson or granddaughter in western New York has been hit the hardest.
We have astounding numbers, the numbers of elderly people who have been victimized in this fashion. In the last several years, over $240,000 lost.
Morrissey tells us these scammers are able to succeed by playing on the victim's sympathies and secrecy.
You can't tell mom and dad because they think I'm away at school and classes and I just don't want to get in trouble. Can you please send some money?
Morrissey says the best way to quash these scams is to talk with older relatives, warn them about phone ripoffs, and before they wire or send someone large amounts of money, check it out thoroughly.
I mean, before you send $5,000 off, you need to hang up, get the number, hang up that telephone call, and make that call that allows you to confirm the information.
If you fall victim to a phone scam, you can file a complaint with the Attorney General's Consumer Hotline at 853-8404. Al Vaughters, News 4 at 5:30.